I mean, this is the only one that we got tested on, so it's the only one that makes sense, but... Or did I just, like, skip over what the sentence was? Oh, no, they should actually give us a sentence to... Whatever.
What's up?
What's up?
What? Why are you staring at my face?
Ryuji, I have a favor to ask.
A favor? Sure. You need some money for food or something?
Not this time. I've actually been mulling over a new battle tactic for a while now, and I'd like for you to lend a hand in bringing my idea to fruition.
Oh, theirs is the next one? Like this?
Badass. I totally want in.
That's
Well,
interesting.
It's merely a rough idea at this point, but... What do you think?
Wasn't that, like, way more detailed than some rough idea?
Well, I don't deserve such praise. I would merely prefer to add a splash of beauty to an otherwise barbaric battlefield, so to speak.
Sick! So, all we gotta do now is see how the star reacts to your idea, right?
We should consult Jose about this soon. However, I can feel my
I
appetite
haven't
growing
got-
after describing my idea.
To mementos yet.
Same here.
Oh my lord. We should talk to Jose soon.
It's so hot.
It's as if we're walking around in an enormous sauna.
Whose bright idea was it to come here?
Yours?
Yours.
Yeah.
And just look at that crowd. Smiling faces everywhere you look. With that, let's move right into asking some of the visitors here for their comments.
A TV crew, huh?
Yosuke's in a long sleeve shirt. That's rough. We can't end up on TV.
We should grab our kebabs and get out of here.
Ah, let's interview those three.
Hey, is she talking about us?
What the?
What do we do?
Why can't we be on TV? Let's just calm down. It's more suspicious if
We'll look even more
Thank you.
suspicious if we
God,
point it
I should
out.
just shut up. Why am I even talking during this scene?
Hell. Okay, I'm gonna ham it up and make some real cringy comments so they can't use any of the footage.
Hello. It sure is hot today, huh?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And if it's this hot in July, can you imagine just how insane the weather's gonna be in December?
Anyway, since you're here for the festival, does that mean you and your friends there are meat lovers?
I'd say that we're really lovers of fruit. Oh, and sweets. Sweets are just to die for.
God, like a stone wall
Thank you very much for your time.
of interviewing.
Whew, that was too close.
That was truly cringeworthy. But are you certain that they won't air any of it?
I'm pretty sure she thought there was a broadcast
No,
disaster.
they would definitely air the whole December thing of look at this wild guy that we found.
Oh, right, my kebab. The lines for the food stalls were even more insane than the heat.
Standing around in this sweltering heat was rather trying.
And almost all the good stuff was already sold out.
I didn't even eat breakfast this morning. I'm starting to get lightheaded.
Even still, an occasion like this seems to make everything taste delicious. How mysterious.
It's because we're together. I love that I got
That's pretty
shaved
poetic,
ice though.
dude. Well, I came all the way out here, so
I'm trying to be
might as well go check
nicer
that thing out.
to everybody.
What thing?
I heard they're building some kind of huge-ass stadium or something nearby. Wait, was that what it was?
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
A stadium. Well, such buildings often have intriguing architecture. I'd love to see it for personal reference.
Yeah, then come on, let's go. So, that's it? They barely even started?
We seem to be premature spectators.
It'll be done in a month.
Call jumping the gum.
Jumping the gun.
There ain't nothing to do here.
Wait, shouldn't he know what jumping the gun is since he
Sorry,
was a
I'm
track
considering picking up
person?
more art supplies. I have a summer assignment to work on. Also, the summer festival drained my coffers. Even if I did grab a bite, all I could order would be water and a hot towel.
Well, in that case, probably ought to just call it quits for today.
Hey, isn't that Yoshizawa? Don't you think she's acting strange? You know, she did mention something about a meet earlier.
Ain't you guys headed home?
Figured this would be something to do with her since there's a new scene.
Well, see you then.
Oh,
Yes,
they're
catch you
not
later.
gonna be introduced. I thought this was gonna be like the Marie introduction to some friends kind of thing. What a pleasant surprise.
Yes. Did you come to see the stadium too? Same here. I needed to give myself a pep talk.
Is something wrong?
Sometimes when
Is this
things
the first
get
time we've seen her
down,
in
I
her
can
summer
Although
clothes?
That
She-
doesn't really
that's a
answer
cute
your
outfit.
question, does it? I know this may get in the way of your plans, but would you be willing to join me for lunch?
Kasumi's eyes look a little red and puffy. It may be best to accompany her.
That was delicious.
You sure packed it away.
I'm always like this after a meet. In all honesty, I'd like to keep going, but any more will end up harming my performance.
So the meet's done?
Simply put, it was a disaster. I've been feeling like I'm getting back into the natural flow of things, thanks to you, Senpai. But when the moment of truth arrived, my body still wouldn't move the way that I wanted it to.
Is it more of a mental thing?
I think that's a big factor. Something similar happened to me in middle school, but back then, I had someone by my side that kept me going.
Really?
I have a younger sister. We promised each other that we'd win international gymnastics competitions together. But this spring, she died in an accident. I promised her we'd take the gold for our routines across the world. But I can't stop worrying about my lack of improvement lately.
I swear
I've
someone
really
already
been throwing
brought up her
myself into
sister.
practice, but I wonder if
Or is that
even
just like
won't be enough.
cultural osmosis information that I got? Ignore the ignore the notification, please. Is this really your limit? You're already doing it. It's not over yet.
Senpai, you're right. It's just getting started. You just keep on rescuing me, don't you?
It's a stretch to call it a
no more
rescue,
brooding.
but sure.
There are still more meets left this year. I'm going to start from scratch and train as hard as I can. Thank you so much for listening to all that. Now I feel like I've been recharged. Mind, body, and spirit. Well, at least my mind and spirit are recharged.
And I really like that.
That's why I save off
I
fires
really
with
like
some
that portrait
vigorous
of her, but
activity.
also that
I'm
that
going
was
to
very
drive home.
funny.
Take care.
Like way to cover that of being like, nope, still hungry. Like there's a version of that scene where she gets embarrassed by it, but instead she's like, well, you know what? At least these two are covered. They only go after bad guys, right? We have nothing to worry about. Apparently, if you post a request on the forum, they'll do what you say. Taking out bad guys, it's fine by me. Keep it up. Why do we even need the police anymore? Well, no. Well, conflicting feelings. Because ACAB, but also, how could you? How could I what?
What did you
If you're
say?
going to the summer festival, why didn't you invite me? They're showing on TV something about it being hot in December or saying sweets are to die for. There's a bit with Sakamoto saying some really crazy stuff. You were saying things. God, Mission Gaslight Mishima. Continues. Believe me, I wanted to think that. Look, my point is, next time you guys are going out to have fun, can I come along too? I'm the Phantom Thieves producer, you know.
Oh, man.
I would love it if we had additional messages. Aww. Oh, that's funny. It's really evocative. Given the heat, perhaps your hands grew sweaty and it slipped. Indoor establishment myself, preferably one with ample seating and free refills on water. That just made the diner again. And why not? It's a place of calm where one may partake of delicious food. I mean, I guess. Man, all this talk about food's got me hungry. A cup ramen would hit the spot. I believe I shall do the same. Fortunately, I recently acquired some high-quality bread crusts.
Sorry.
That's funny. Oh, we can go watch it tonight? Rather than during the day because it takes it up. But sorry, Yoshida's probably gonna be higher on my priority list especially since that's what I'm gonna do in the other reality. Don't worry, we're hanging out in a different reality. Doesn't that seem nice and cool in its own way? Right? Right on?
Everyone.
It's imperative we resolve this situation, and social reform must be led by the government. However, who can the people currently depend on? Yes, the Phantom Thieves. The fact that they're being lionized is proof the government is malfunctioning. This mismanagement by authority figures is what has led to this terrible condition.
Good evening.
Hi. You can withstand difficult times if you have friends who support you through them. Could I have some of your time today? Yeah, sure. You can consider this a formal request. As some scheduling after my speech, I want you to come with me. Yeah, absolutely.
Say we head on over. All right.
Oh, this isn't the buffet from earlier. However, the government's overall approval rating is dangerously low.
Yes.
I'll be sure to proceed with caution. Is that where that scene started? Yeah. Considering the grandson of my former teacher showed me such kindness. Yes, well, I'd like a discussion. I'd like to discuss a personal matter. Allow me to be frank. I'll be running for my grandfather's seat in the coming election. I see. Congratulations. I held a low-level position in the party's executive office, but I'm new new. Fuck me, man. So I was hoping you could educate me on how to run an election campaign.
However,
well, I was planning on running myself, and I don't believe that I'm qualified to teach you. I've heard you've been working harder than anyone these past 20 years. Well, I did have a lot of free time after I lost the election. Study is all an amateur can do. Amateur? You're a veteran, if anything. Besides, you have experience teaching him, right? Don't drag me into this. Your reputation has greatly improved around the executive office recently. And my grandfather has expressed his intent on making peace with you now. I'd be happy to bury the hatchet with Mr. Kuramoto, but I'm not worthy to join his group again. I thought you'd find these conditions favorable. So I ask that you keep what I'm about to tell you a secret.
you.
Sorry. Could you give us a moment, Void-kun? No, I'd like for your favorite pupil to hear this too. Wait a minute. Is your plan to involve him so I can't decline? I simply trust his discretion. The Kuramoto Group is planning to move forward with political realignment. Are you saying you're gonna secede from the Liberal Coke Prosperity Party? the government in a weakened state, now's our chance. As such, I want to emphasize our unity.
I see.
And you've come to me, the former member of the Kuramoto children. But my views differ from those of the Kuramoto group, and I don't intend on changing them. I understand. However, you won't be able to put those beliefs into action if you don't get elected. Woodkin, could you talk some sense into him? You'll benefit as well. I wasn't paying attention. That's all doing the other reality. You should decline. You think so too, You're not intimidated, even by the grandson of a big-time Diet member. I appreciate your offer, but I must respectfully decline. So you're okay with being no good Tora forever? Call Mr. Yoshida. Woodkin, it looks like you chose the wrong politician to follow. That's not for you to decide. I'd understand he has his own beliefs. My apologies, I made a slip of the tongue, and in front of your secretary, no less. I don't need an answer right away. If you want to show deference to my grandfather, please let me know. I already took care of the bills, so enjoy. Now, if you'll excuse me. What's the point of getting elected if it means sacrificing your beliefs? I bet when push came to shove, Kuramoto-kun intended to lure you in. He probably didn't expect me to remain so calm after he showed his trump card. I feel surprisingly at ease whenever you're with me, like that time with Matsushita.
I apologize.
I am truly listen, and I know there's a lot of commentary about this that could be applicable to certain things going on in our world currently. And I'm going to ignore all that. We're not talking about it. This is me acknowledging it. The shit's wild right now. But I'm playing Persona. Yeah. I feel like my bond with Yoshida is growing deeper.
All right.
You know, from the way he was acting, I swear Kuramoto-kun was hiding
Let's say
something.
we go home.
Oh, my apologies. We're done eating, so let's go home. I was able to fend him off with my words. I got more charming.
Well then, I'll see you again.
Hello, Void-senpai. Thank you so much for earlier. Now I can give it 110 tomorrow at practice. You're not going to rest? Nope, if I take a day off, it'll dull my senses. I mean, you do need rest periods. Like, if it's just a warm-up and stretching or whatever, that's fine. But that's how you get injuries, is not having rest periods. Next meet, I'll make it onto the winner's podium, I swear. I won't slip up again like I did before. I'll have some great news next time I see you, I promise.
Hey,
Reduce our cost of living. That's so good.
hey!
Hurry, hurry, the movie's about to start.
Help her! Please! Help her! I don't care about the money or my social status, but please! I just need to tell her how I feel!
Lady Ann's holding back her tears. She's totally empathizing. A person's true value. It comes from love after all. It does. Morgana, I need you to understand this. A person's value does not stem from whether they're loved by other people or whether they love someone. Love is not the end-all be-all of a person and what they are about and who they are as a person. Oh, I used up 2 packs of pocket tissues. I guess girls like me want that perfect romantic kind of love you see in the movies. Nah, I mean, I do get you. Thanks for going along with it. I mean, like, I understand wanting that. It's not gonna happen. Relationships and people are messy, and when you accept that and learn how to handle that, that's how you grow a relationship, says a guy who hasn't dated in like a decade. Now that I think about it, that movie wasn't geared towards guys at all, huh? But I'm glad you came with me. You're such a good friend. Well then, let's head home. Who do you think they're gonna target next? The bad guys, apparently. It's just bad guys. Why do we even need police?
You're back.
Oh, group meeting. Tomorrow's the fireworks festival. Let's meet in Shibuya at 5. Hey, Makoto, are you gonna wear a yukata? I'm planning on it. Yukatas are a great tradition of summer. Yukatas are a great part of the summer tradition. They truly heighten a woman's beauty. Think I'll wear mine as well. You've got one? How about you, Mac? I don't have one. Hey, I know. Why don't you come without your glasses? What's the point in that? I don't know. You don't get to see fireworks every day, so it'd be sad just wearing normal clothes. I was thinking he might want a change of pace. That sounds great. You should totally come without glasses. Well, you guys better not be late for tomorrow. Have we mentioned that the glasses are fake? Fireworks and yukatas really add to the feeling of summer. Even Lady Ann will be wearing one. You definitely have to go to that fireworks festival. Make sure you rest up. Yeah, okay. Pretty sure this is still the only one to do. So I'll just head over. Oh, the road went on in Royal, but it stops there in this one. I simply trust his discretion.
I see.
Voidkin, could you talk some sense into him? You'll benefit as well. I wasn't paying attention. Sorry to bore you. No points for that then? I appreciate your offer, but I must respectfully decline. I'm like the worst student. He'll get elected this time. Maybe. It sounds as if that's not your true opinion. Being like the least committed.
I apologize.
I just realized he didn't call me
All right.
last time hanging out with him, like as the bonus,
Let's
you
say
know?
we go home.
Why'd I get 3 this time?
Right.
Well then, I'll see you again.
You had the day off from school today. You wonder how the police investigating is progressing. All you can do now is wait for the results. What should you do today? A shock deflecting suit? That actually doesn't sound too bad. And heavy soup. It is actually getting tough, money-wise. Oh, but I'm not taking Yusuke around anyways. Why'd I buy that? Yosuke, not Yusuke. Holy shit. I'm not severely over leveled anymore though, so that's a good. Yeah, because even at worst I can ride the scooter if I don't find anyone to hang out with. Welcome home, big bro. Didn't get anything from it. Worked at home, read at home, fished at the river. Okay. Yeah, so we're definitely gonna study. Nothing catches your eye. Yeah. I don't think it's gonna be enough to get me up to the 5th level. Because as good as I have been doing generally in this game, I was bored, but I passed. I went, I learned. No, I went, I learned, because those are two separate ideas.